So.
It would be easier just to move in and live here. I doubt I'll get reimbursed for the cab.
So, wo haben wir denn hier stehen geblieben?
Huh?
Was hat der für Kekse?
Damn. It's already late in the evening. Good evening. Any news for me? About my car? You know, the flat tires?
No.
No, what? Have you checked the cameras? Anything?
Handman, I cut my teeth working in prison. I know what to do.
What?
There were no strangers hanging around. Maybe you ran over something.
What? All the tires?
Why, possibly. You can congratulate yourself.
Christ.
You should try sleeping more. You've been kind of out of it lately.
That's the first bit of sense you've made all evening.
Good. The body is expected to be ready for pickup tonight, along with your lecture.
What? What? No, what?
You still pontificating? Best hurry, don't you think?
Fuck me. I don't have the strength for this today. Have I taken my pills today? Did I take it? Or... one more won't hurt. I need to focus. Fuck. I don't have much time. I've already taken my pills. Not looking to overdose. Okay. One by one, Jack. Take it easy. Oh, a burning issue indeed. Then I'll move on to the body. Ah, shit. The lecture. I almost forgot. This is making me nervous. Oh well. This is not the best framing. Hello, everyone. It's the 20... something of November 1991. Jack Hanlon is conducting the autopsy. Oh, I appear to be missing my gloves and apron. Yes, you already know the drill. So, the body is on the slab. Let's see what the police uncovered first. So, the victim is from yesterday's apartment block fire on Drowner Street. Personal details unknown. The body was not found until the next morning. The tenant was naked, charred, and with severe burns. The owner of the apartment asked about the deceased. He was surprised anyone even lived there. The deceased was sitting in an armchair near the TV. Pieces of pornographic material, an ashtray, melted video cassettes, and several bottles of so-called poppers were found in the vicinity. It's difficult to assess whether any escape attempts were made. The exact cause of the fire has not yet been determined. However, it is known that the fire started in the deceased's apartment, where the most damage was reported. Firefighters indicated that it was probably the large quantity of poppers found near the deceased and rapid spread of the fire. Well, that's our basic question. Whether the death occurred as a result of fire, or whether he was dead before it. As you can see, the body is in quite an unusual pose. For the purpose of photographic documentation, we'll leave it like that for now. This position is called the pugilistic attitude. This is due to the influence of high temperature on the muscles. The fire reaches the skin first, then the soft tissue, until the skeletal muscles are exposed. Coagulation occurs in exposed muscles due to their fibers shrinking. The extensors yield to the force of the flexors. The muscles contract and contract until the limbs become flexy and deformed. The upper ones are characterized by a triple bend, similar to a boxer holding his hands in front of him. Just 10 minutes will do it. 10 minutes for the muscles and tendons to contract, like a steak on the grill. In the end, we're all just walking meat. The deceased must now be straightened out, and we need to get rid of these bindings. He looks to have been tied up in a rather unusual way. The deceased's neck and feet were most likely secured to his hands, and these were probably tied in front, which explains why, despite the severe burns, the deceased's limbs are not all that twisted. That's better. It's easier to straighten him now. Without taking out the magnifying glass, we already know that the deceased's skin is heavily charred and cracked. As for the other details, there are crow's feet visible near the eyes. Upper lip reveals front teeth. One of the incisors is broken. There's soot in the nostrils. You can clearly see that this is primarily the front of the deceased that was exposed to fire. The rope around the neck wasn't very tight. I don't see it leaving a mark on the skin. The victim sat in the chair the whole time, hence his back being in much better condition than this extremely burned area. Looks as if a large flap of skin had detached from the calf. The rope marks around the wrists are deep and clearly visible. The rope at the man's ankles was tied much tighter and more precisely than the one around his wrists. All in all, quite a lot can be deduced from this external examination. Traces failed to indicate that the deceased suffocated before the fire took hold. Oh, that must have been terrifying. Severe burns, covering approximately 80% of the epidermis. The burns reach through the dermis and hypodermis to reach the muscles. The body is covered in numerous areas. The length of the rope was calculated, and appears that the deceased could make limited movements around the perineum. Predominance of 4th and 3rd degree burns. He appears to be loosely tied. However, this is the result of the corpse drying out. The wound shows that the rope had deeply imprinted itself in the tissue. The tissue of the mouth was heavily burned as well. The teeth, however, makes me wonder.
Warum?
Soot in the nose appears when inhaling harmful and choking smoke. The eye clenching is a natural reaction of the body to high temperatures. The conclusions are quite clear.
Ja, also...
We need to check the damage inhaling all that smoke has done to the respiratory tract. Perhaps the deceased lost a tooth attempting to bite through the rope. Burns to the genitals and groin are an additional concussive factor. This is due to the high vascularity and innervation of this area. The extent of the thermal stresses on the body could have caused this death. It looks like the deceased was a fan of choking while masturbating. Deaths due to a predilection for asphyxophilia do occur, but not in this case.
Tja, dann können wir die ja schon mal ausmerzen.
In this case, I don't assume that this was a delayed death. The mixture of fear, sexual arousal, and drugs could have caused a heart attack. Wounds on the wrists and ankles indicate that the deceased could have been struggling in panic. It may seem incidental, but for us it's a sign that the deceased was most certainly conscious. I will assess the extent of possible poisoning and burning in a moment. First, I'll try to establish the victim's identity. Due to the amount of charring, we are unable to collect the victim's fingerprints. Visual identification is also out of the question. You can probably guess what options we are left with, You guessed it. A dental impression. For this, I need impression trays and alkanate material. Please excuse me for a moment. What I need should be somewhere in the lab. Okay, it's going well. I should be able to get this done in time. Where are these trays? Towels, papers, jars? Nope. It's not anywhere on the counter. Maybe in this drawer. Oh, there they are. And I'll warm this up in my hands. Okay, making an impression is quite simple. You put trays with alkanate into the mouth and press them together in one firm movement until you feel significant resistance.
Also, was war das?
Once the devices have been placed... apologies. They cannot be adjusted. Okay, again, we will need a piece of paper, a brush, and ink. We will make a plaster model of the deceased's teeth from the obtained impression. We will then make an impression of the mold on a piece of paper, which will be scanned into the computer. You see, it seems so simple, and yet laborious.
Muss doch nicht erst in die Büchse. So kann man nicht abbrechen.
On the plus side, we don't have to worry about the gag reflex with the deceased. And no need to remind the subject to breathe either. At least he's saved the high costs of orthodontic treatment.
Sieht ja super aus.
Wow. Who would have expected a match so soon? Well, the deceased is Richard Jacobson.
Das kann ja nicht sein,
1944
kann ja nicht sein. Der war doch 47, oder was für einem Jahr sind wir denn da?
For not returning a videotape to the rental shop. Oh, Jesus. I better check if I've still got that copy of... where were we?
Ja.
Okay, I'll add some details to the clipboard. Okay, and we can move on to dissecting the body. This time, I'll go straight for the loppers.
Wähle die Astschere, um einen verbrannten Leichnam zu öffnen. Na klar. Mhm.
Let me start here.
Wo will man?
I push hard several times. Until I cut a given section. You can see that using a scalpel would be pointless here. Solid crunch. Almost there. we peel back the skin.
Na? Na? So. Ja, sieht doch gut aus.
Now to remove the ribs. And we can check out what's going on in here. And I see that a lot has happened. In fact, the entire abdominal cavity is flooded. Blood and other fluids have seeped from the blood vessels, flooding the abdomen and chest areas. We have to get rid of this. I'll go get a cup or a ladle.
Mhm. Jetzt müssen wir den leer scheppen. Super. Wo ist denn die Suppenkelle? Ich finde die Kelle im Labor. So.
I think I saw one somewhere here.
Da.
I don't have all night. I'm going to need a vacuum pump. Right. The running around for everything starts again. Why can't things be tidied away properly in this damn mortuary? I'm gonna get Ridley. I wonder where this pump is. Probably in the basement. Mr. Ridley? Mr. Ridley? I'll just go to the basement and check.
Keller, warum? Da draußen, ne? Oh. Mhm. Wer war das?
Jeez. I don't know what the for. Rusty, scrap! God! Where is this infernal machine? Wow, that's heavy. Can I fit through the door with this? I swear I'm going to have an accident here one day. Like Alice, when she twisted her ankle on those stairs. We were supposed to go to the mountains then. That was supposed to be our first trip since... I don't know how long. I had so much... And Alice...
Handman!
Because of me. As always, she had to...
Handman, are you talking to yourself or what?
Huh? What? No, I just...
There is a letter for you. I left it on your
Ja,
desk.
ich hab mich auch so richtig erschrocken bei dem Game. Muss man...
Letter for you. Do I have to repeat myself
Darfst du keinem
again?
erzählen, Mann.
No. Thank you. Where were you? I was
Das
looking
ist
for
ja
you
was,
earlier.
ey.
And I was
Die
retrieving the letter.
Geräuschkulisse ist halt auch die
Jesus,
ganze
Ridley.
Zeit
Could you
total
talk to me like a
creepy.
human being from time to time?
I'm just answering the question.
Right. Oh, by the way, the basement hatch is wide open. Maybe you could look into it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
A letter. Fuck! Who delivers letters at this time? It's probably been sat in his office for ages. Just didn't want to move his lazy ass. So, we have the equipment. Now I have to place it somewhere close to the table.
Ey, stehen bleiben, so.
Phew. I can finally put this thing down. Alright, just... What? There's no tube? I haven't used this for a long time.
Ständig
I
fehlt
apologize to you
irgendwas.
all once again.
Wo kriegen wir jetzt einen Schlauch her? Ein Gemeinschaftsraum? War eben ein Typ drin in dem Büro.
These lockers could contain everything we need, or simply filled with people's crap. Ah, screw it. There might be something in here. Yep. I'm sure I wrote the code down on a piece of paper.
Oh, toll. Finde den Code. Ist ja auch nichts Neues. Auf einem Zettel. Und wo? Mann, oh Mann. Aha.
Aha. 3649. Okay.
3649. Ja, UT 3649.
3649. 3649. 3749. 3794.
Nein, Mann. So, 3, 6, 4, 9.
Me and my memory for numbers.
Yeah.
What do we have here? Boxes of disinfectants, syringes, thread. Oh, some small trinkets. Accessories, antiseptics, any other stuff? Maybe I should take it to the office. Oh, that's interesting. But here... regret so much. Every day. Every fucking day. I can't. I can't take it anymore. Oh, God. I can't. How do I... Phone. Oh. Do not think. Just don't think. Office of the Medical Examiner, Beatsville.
Oh, Jack. I was hoping to catch you at work.
Hi, Dorothy. How's it going?
Good, thanks. And what about you? You sound tired.
Tiring day at work. That's it.
You scared me last time we spoke.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble and say what I said.
Jack, it's all right. You're not causing any trouble. I'm not surprised at all that.
No, really. I mean it. Sorry. I just... I'm fed up with myself.
You should take care of yourself. Didn't you say you wanted to stay at home longer? To rest? You know I pick up the slack at work.
No, I didn't. I can't. I don't want to be there.
Well, why not consider taking a trip, Jack?
Dorothy, please. I really don't have the energy for this today.
No, I just wish.
Stop it. Why are you calling?
Reminder about annual drug testing. I figured you probably didn't remember.
Oh, yes. I've, had a lot going on. I, even forgot my own birthday.
Leave your samples at reception on your way home. Someone will pick them up from Ridley in the morning. Probably Steven or someone else at the station.
Sure. I'll try not to forget. Okay, well,
Jack? Try not to do anything stupid, okay? Alcohol, your medication. No, you shouldn't.
I have it all under control. I should be getting back to work.
The results should be in tomorrow. I'll call you when we know.
Right. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye. Annual drug testing. I'll take care of it before I go home.
Ja, besser schnell ein paar Pülchen einwerfen.
There's been a bit too much going on lately. I was supposed to collect the hose.
So. Jetzt aber der Schlauch.
Focus on your work, Jack. All right. Here I am. I hope that was the last long break in this session. So, let's connect the tube. We turn on the machine. With this amount of fluid, there's no point in holding back.
Ja, nimm noch mal den Schlauch. Ach so.
Still a few nooks and crannies left.
Ja.
External examinations did not reveal any tissue defects that would reach the internal organs. So, I expect the organs to be intact. In a way, it's quite extraordinary that even with such severe burns, skin, fat, muscles, peritoneal fascia, they can keep the insides intact. The organs are all present and correct. A reddish-pink tint indicates high carboxyhemoglobin levels, the level of which I will determine from a sample of blood. I will be inserting needles into the heart and femoral artery. What interests me here is not the presence of this substance itself, but rather its percentage content in the sample. But first, I'll need the values for the centrifuge.
Ständig müssen wir hin und her laufen, Mann.
Ugh. I feel like I've been here forever. Jack, focus just a little bit longer. Corpses recovered from the site of fire may have very different and complex histories. Burning is only at the surface. Underneath, it may be a heart attack, stroke, or pulmonary embolism. This particular case appears quite basic.
Time 10 Minuten, 85% Geschwindigkeit, 2 Milliliter. So, 10 Minuten. So, jetzt aber.
However, I would warn against making a diagnosis too hastily. A fire victim does not always mean death due to smoke inhalation. The centrifuge has completed its cycle. So, as usual, I will take the samples to the laboratory, and I'll be back with the results shortly. Ugh. What exactly was I supposed to test for? COHB. Ugh. I'll take 2 milliliters of huge sample. Ugh. Well, confirmed. Death due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Carboxyhemoglobin levels at 84%. Alright, I'll note this down and perform a check of the organs. What? Where? Mr. Ridley? Why did he take that fucking body? Why did you take the body?
What body?
Well, the body, you know, from the autopsy room.
Christ, him. I didn't take any of your bodies.
So who took it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I...
Get back to work. It's late.
What? Der ist bestimmt jetzt wieder da, oder? Nee. Die Kamera muss das dann gesehen haben. Ich wollte wissen, wo man nochmal läuft.
Something strange is happening here. What? What's wrong with me? I don't see any need to mess with the electrics. They are flaky enough as it is.
Ja, also wo soll der Leichnam denn hin sein? Im Keller auf jeden Fall nicht. Willi. Im Müll auch nicht. Mr. Ripley, die Leiche ist weg.
Ugh, I don't understand what's going on. Maybe I think I'm just tired.
Ja, genau. Vielleicht ist sie wieder da jetzt. Ja, war klar.
I think there's... I must have been seeing things. Results. Well, then we can... from the results...
Ja, und jetzt?
We can now be sure that the carboxyhemoglobin concentration was fatal. I think I should inspect the heart. The organ has a reddish pink tint, which results from the concentration of COHB and general congestion of the organ. Other than that, I can cross this off my list now.
Tja.
We will look at the lungs more carefully. From the outside, just like the heart, it is congested, and the color indicates poisoning. Thermal damage is visible here and there. Enough of the external exam. It's time to grab the knife and dissect the lungs. I need to check for any obstruction, burns, or clots. Ugh. Jesus. All right. You can see changes in the lung parenchyma caused by burns and smoke inhalation. Nothing new here. So let's complete the notes. And let's check the trachea. The color is the same as the rest of the organs. Significant congestion. Let's see what it looks like inside. visible burns inside, but what catches the eye the most is the amount of soot. Looks like our subject was in the thick of the fire. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go. I considered the direct cause of death to be severe carbon monoxide poisoning, leading to extreme hypoxia of the body. The extreme burns on the deceased's body and respiratory tract indicate that he must have been surrounded by fire. During the examination, no other factors were found that could have contributed to the victim's death. Environmental data does not indicate any third-party involvement.
Ja, also.
Just need to add my John Hancock and sew up the body.
Sieht doch gut aus, Mann.
I'll close the body, trying not to damage what's left of the skin. As for stitching, well, it varies. It can be that the fire victims are in such a condition that there is nothing left to stitch. So for this job, a thicker needle and heavy-duty thread. Well, everything's holding together. Keeping it together is invaluable in this line of work. Well, after storing the body, there's nothing left for me to do. But thank you for your attention. All the best, and good night.
Schrank.
Oh, my God. What an exhausting day. I need to get these gloves off and call a taxi. I swear I'm about to pass out from exhaustion. Oh, fuck. Urine sample. Oh, no. Okay. This is it.
Henry, hör auf, Mann.
I'm dehydrated. I should drink more water.
Oha, der hat ja ein Gesicht.
going on here?
Hurricane Taxi, we will take
Kommst
you
du von der
wherever the wind
Fensterbank
takes you.
runter? Henry!
Hello. I would, like to order a taxi to 574 Presley Street.
Okay, hun. All of our
Runter
drivers
da.
are busy at the moment.
Du
Best I can
spinnst
do is
wohl.
within
Bist
the
doch kein
next hour.
Katz.
An hour? Oh, no. Alright. Let it be.
Can I take your name?
Jack Hanman.
Okay, thank you. Do you have our loyalty card?
Oh.
Would you like to set one up? Our regular customers, we have discounts and extra...
Would that make the taxi get here faster?
Well...
I thought so. Thank you. Goodbye. This is already giving me a headache. Oh, Jesus, what now? Yes, how can I help you?
Jack, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Was?
Oh my God! What was that? What the fuck?
Schnell de Pülchen.
It's because of the fatigue.
Mensch, halt
It's
still.
because of the fatigue. This was some kind of mistake. An hour here. I need a drink.
Das ist aber nicht gut. Mit den Medikamenten und so.
Oh, strong. Everything's spinning.
Ey, du hast sogar Taxi gerufen. Ja, crazy.
Who's fucking about? Do I? Is this? Fucking shits. They went too far this time.
Wer ist sie?
What's that? Is that blood? Oh God, what's happened? Oh, Mr. Ridley? Oh fuck. Can't you hear all this commotion?
Der ist bestimmt schon wieder nicht da.
Are you deaf?
Sure, whatever you say, Henry.
Why is that even funny? Do I need to bring you the evidence?
Sure, if you have
Boah,
some...
der und seine Fliegen, Mann, ey.
Me? I think you slept too much myself.
Go and see for yourself. I'm going home. The taxi is probably waiting.
The one that left yesterday?
Yesterday?
Was?
How so?
Yesterday?
It's evening. Friday, November 29th, Hanman.
29th of November.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that this was...
Don't worry. I did too. Somehow. I just... oh my God.
Should I call Dorothy? I've set up the cadaver ready for the autopsy, and she should be able to replace you.
No, there's no need. I'd be happier staying here than sitting at home alone.
Just in case, this is... let me know.
Sure. Thanks.
Handman, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Ei. Dem geht's aber ja nicht gut.
I guess I should take my pills. I should go to the cemetery later. Buy flowers. Not today. To forget the most important of things. Every fucking time.
Okay, aber bevor wir das machen, hol ich mir was zu
If only
trinken.
Alice.
So.
I need to prepare.
Was ist denn hier passiert? Ach du Scheiße.
Voice recorder. It's November 29th, year 1991. The autopsy is performed by
Ach,
Dr.
es ist
Jack Hanman.
1991 tatsächlich.
Amber Louvre, 30, tattoo parlor employee. Found in the morning at the sinking road stop on the outskirts of the city. The body was lying in the grass beside the road, where it was spotted by commuters waiting for the morning bus.
Ei.
A friend at the salon testified that the last time she saw Amber was 2 weeks ago. It was her last day at work before her vacation. At around 9:40 p.m., she left in a taxi for a flight to Amsterdam. According to the information provided by the aforementioned friend, the car belonged to the Hurricane Taxi Network. The company was provided with a description of the driver. However, they deny that any of their drivers fit the description. The police have been looking for the man since yesterday. Investigators determined that the victim was most likely dumped close to the nearby forest. She crawled to the bus stop on her own, as evidenced by the traces of blood she left behind.
Die ganze Zeit hat der Wespenstich voll weh getan. Und jetzt juckt er. War das schon alles?
Why do people do such things? I'll move on. I'll move on to undressing the deceased. The deceased was brought in wearing only underwear. Oh my God! Alice! No. It's only just... Oh, I'm so tired. So damn tired. Now, photographic documentation.
Hey.
The deceased's skin is extremely pale. No livor mortis is visible. The palm and front of the hand is
Schlaf gut.
covered with numerous wounds. The deceased is also missing her left leg. The deceased is missing her right arm. The deceased is caked in dirt and mud. Lots of rough, irregular slashing cuts. Several signs of redness on the neck and chest. Extensive hematoma on the victim's forehead. You can see that Alice has been through a lot.
Alice?
Why is she so... Focus. The overall picture is... I'll grab the magnifying glass. The wound looks relatively fresh. The deceased could have fallen, or maybe she was struck hard.
Könnte.
Minor redness appearing in several places. The wounds were stitched up by someone who knew what they were doing. However, it seems that the sewing was done in a hurry, and quite carelessly at that.
Hä?
There are no signs of internal bleeding, detectable through an internal examination. The wound on the bend of the elbow seems much deeper. I'm wondering about this bruising. Both the arm and leg were taken all the way to the joint. The perpetrator used a scalpel, but the cut line itself looks jagged. These wounds appear to have been caused by crawling across rough ground. How did she manage to... Can you let me sum this up somehow? It seems that the perpetrator was very interested in preserving as much skin as possible on the... Some of the wounds were made by the victim crawling, and the hickeys... Hickeys are not fatal, but in this situation, they are worth examining. I assume that the deceased had a cannula inserted and was groggy the entire time. There appear to be no signs of struggle. The stitching doesn't appear fresh. Amber appears to have suffered like this for at least a few days. We do not know the exact circumstances of the wounds, or the conditions in which the deceased was kept. This injury could have been fatal for Alice. The perpetrator definitely didn't realize how tremendous will to live she had. Even though the wounds were stitched closed, they were clearly reopened by the act of crawling. Alice suffered a lot because of this sicko. It is unknown how much blood Amber lost during her escape, and especially how much during the infection could have set in. Even if that wasn't fatal, it would severely weaken an already strong. Maybe it was an accident, or perhaps the final blow. I'll check with the UV lamp whether what the perpetrator did. Extensive toxicological tests should help determine what substances she was given. There are many indications that she wasn't aware of what she was being put through. This has the hallmarks of some sick sexual fantasy. I will check the UV lamp whether on Amber's body there are some clues. Cases like these can be extremely disturbing.
Why did
there is some...
you
What?
do
It wasn't me. It was not me. Alice, you know that I would never... Where are my pills? I need to calm down. Jack, breathe. It's just...
braucht aber immer mehr Pillchen, Mensch.
Pull yourself together. Well, we left off with the torso. Strong and clear traces of tape. More traces of the dramatic fight for survival. Traces of smeared blood from wounds. Oh, Christ. The police will have plenty to do. What should I do now? I should check her brain, and I need a saw. Alice. I can't. No, this is too much for me. My pills, they should be in the bathroom. If I
Hat
can
doch
find my
gerade
hard
erst welche
drive,
genommen.
I could just take an X-ray. I'll move these tables away. Make room for the X-ray machine. Maybe Dorothy should take over for me today. I keep wandering off in my thoughts.
Ja, wo ist das Röntgengerät denn?
Fuck! What's going on here? Have I lost my mind? I must have gone crazy. How many pills have I taken today? Oh, here it is. I shouldn't have left it out there like that. I need to fetch the X-ray machine before I can do anything else. Oh, these bulbs need changing.
Ja, wo ist das denn?
They all know.
Huh?
Did you answer your phone?
Telephone? What phone?
They all know.
Was?
The phone rang a few minutes ago.
I didn't hear anything.
For you to take medicine.
How so?
For you to get results.
Yeah. I'll call them back.
Ist das nicht das Röntgengerät?
Oh, I guess I've been here too long. How many days is it? Oh, it all rolls into one. All right. Now I need to set the machine up. Okay. I'll attach the hard drive. Now fire it up.
Huh?
I need a detection plate. Without it, I'll just unnecessarily irradiate the autopsy tape. Now I have to straighten her head. Just like that day. Oh, now center it between the eyes at the root of the nose.
Ja, also, bisschen Erklärung hätte jetzt auch nicht geschadet. Richte das Bild auf den Kopf. Ist ja. Hm.
Okay, looks
Aha.
good. I thought for sure this whole thing would have tripped the breaker. Alright, I just need to take the hard drive to the lab. I'll print the image, and I need to check the frontal bone, crystal galley, aneurysm, internal auditory canals, Alice, ethmoid, and frontal sinuses. Drive connected. Now, just to upload the image, and now I can print it. It looks like a good exposure. But why can't I see the wound? I need to look at this in the light box. Strange. Let there be light. Damn. I almost believed that this would go off without a hitch tonight. Off to the storage room I go. These flickering lights would drive anyone over the edge. And now it's all broken. Great. Fuck. Don't you wish? I'll need the flashlight and to find Ridley for help. Oh my god. Why is it that whenever I need Ridley for something, he magically disappears into the ether? I'll start the generator in the shed. Great. And the keeper of the keys has left his post. God, I haven't even started the dissection yet. Fuck it. I'm gonna get a hammer. Or just a little. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, there's a hammer.
Na? Der schlägt irgendwie immer zu spät. Hä?
God damn it.
Scheiße. Mann. Mensch. Das gibt's doch gar nicht. Da hätten sich aber mal was Besseres ausdenken können.
It's actually holding up.
Oh wei.
Oh well. Something new in this shithole. Now what? Fucking hell. Something's missing here? Some kind of switch or a crank. Yes, I think this will work. It fits. All right, now just to crank it up. Something wrong? Great, it started. Not for long. Oh man, empty. Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though.
Ich hab doch noch irgendwo welchen gesehen.
Just emptiness. Just nothing inside. Empty. Sure would make a nice decorative ornament for the garden, though. Nothing inside. Finally. I'll just start this thing and call Dorothy. I think I've had enough. I shouldn't even be here. Not today. I guess that's enough. Another empty jerry can to add to the collection. At least it started. Who's there?
It's just me, Jack.
Was?
Das war der Typ, der eben im Büro war.
My head. What just happened? What the fuck? Who tied me up?
It's only for a moment. Sorry, man.
Steven? What the fuck do you mean?
Think I hit you too hard with that shovel.
Oh, haha, great fucking joke. Untie me now. I don't have the energy for your shitty games.
Mm-hmm, me too.
I don't understand. Steven, what do you mean? This has got to be some kind of mistake.
You and your moaning, you and your problems. You're not the victim here.
But...
Shut up! Can you shut your mouth for just one fucking second? To me, you are just a murderer.
What?
What? Knocked down? You thought I didn't know anything?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about! Steven!
My poor sister. Even now, you can't muster up any courage, any honesty. You disgust me. I suspected you from the beginning. As soon as I found out that Alice is dead, I knew it was you. Tumors, aneurysms, unexplained circumstances. Who are you trying to fool? For God's sakes, you're a doctor!
Steven, no. It doesn't work like that.
Shh! I haven't finished talking. Why did you lie, Jack? Why didn't you say anything? You confessed! I knew I had to do something about it myself. Any of this making any sense yet? Threats? A ring? Photos? Red Pete on the loose? He died in that accident, by the way.
You sick fuck.
Yes, I am! You've no clue just how much. Oh, I'm on some fantastic fucking drugs for it. Only, I've been slipping them to you. I was hoping to break you down, that you'll be pushed into doing something drastic to yourself, and I'll just stand there and watch.
Her tumor was incurable.
That's a filthy lie.
This... It was only a matter of time.
Again, lying!
I saw the scans.
You know what? I think I've had enough of your bullshit.
All right. Okay. I lied, but hear me out. We had an argument that day. Worse than usual. I was drunk. And I was angry. There was a fight. I pushed her against the wall. She hit her head and...
Oh, wow.
She fell. Yes. Just like that. Limp and lifeless. I panicked. I thought... I don't know.
Wir haben tatsächlich unsere Frau umgebracht.
I was afraid I had caused it. That someone will accuse me. That'll be the end of my career. When I called an ambulance, it was too late. Way too late.
It wasn't an accident.
And then I lied. I said that's how I found her. That I wasn't there with her. And now, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. Everything. This whole year. Just dead memories. As if I didn't exist at all. Since that day.
Fuck, here we go again. Even now. Even now, you have the nerve to lie.
Stephen, I'm sorry. I suffered too.
It wasn't an accident. You understand now? Someone has to pay for this.
What's going on here? Stephen dropped the gun.
It's none of your business, Sean. Leave and forget you saw anything.
Steve, you know I can't do that.
Mr. Ridley, please, run!
Shut up!
You know I'll shoot if I have to.
Well, in that case, that makes two of us.
Stephen, no!
Ei. Das war ja mein Ende. Tja. Was spielen wir jetzt? Was habe ich denn noch? Ein Stündchen habe ich noch. Da muss es ja noch irgendwas geben, was wir noch zocken können. Ich fand die Musik echt nicht schlecht von dem Game. Hat so ein bisschen was von Silent Hill. Nun Juti, dann gucke ich mal, was ich noch im Petto habe.